Good evening, Brawlhalla fans. It's Raidhyn and I am back with another 1v1 Legend Spotlight, this time featuring Orion. So I'm going to be doing this one more time with Misfit. It's going to be a best of 3, and I'm going to let him know that he can play whoever he wants. But we are going to be playing Orion. So Orion is a pretty cool character. He has the spear and lance combination, giving him a lot of reach with all of his moves, a lot of zone control. He's got kind of average solid stats. By average I mean solid. He has solid stats in like across the board. He's got a little bit more armor than attack power, but he's all around a pretty awesome character. Now his signature moves, I haven't really quite figured out how to use them to full effect. He has kind of an interesting shotgun blast type of thing with the power lance, and he has, with the spear, his signature move is kind of this dash forward thing that covers about probably one third of the platform length in Brawlhalla, but we're gonna go ahead and be trying him out, and we're gonna see what happens. So Misfit is also playing Orion. Looks like we're gonna be having a bit of a mirror match going on here, so you should be able to see the execution from both sides. So with that in mind, we're gonna pick up a, oh, we missed our weapon. All right, that's fine. We'll just hop around a little bit. We're gonna throw that, and we got our power lance. So the power lance, I really like this a neutral attack move here. I think this is one of the best lance moves. It's really good for kind of keeping people in the air. It also has a pretty large active hitbox. So we're gonna have to draw Misfit in there a little bit to try and get some damage in where we can. And this is what I was about to do, a signature move. This is what a signature move looks like with the spear. So as you can see, it covers about 2/3 of the distance of the platforms here, which is pretty cool. And it has good force, but it's kind of difficult to use because it has a pretty long startup time. It's kind of situational. I feel that it works best in 2v2 situations. Oh, and I think we got him with both. That was kind of awesome. It's like a sandwich of spears there. Like a spear sandwich. Alright, so we're doing a little bit of weapon tossing and unarmed throwing, and just kind of trying to keep Misfit at bay here a little bit. Now, one of the things I will say about the power lance is that it is kind of one of the more difficult to learn at first weapons. It doesn't come quite as naturally as say the sword and spear does, but I don't think that it makes the lance any less effective. I think it's just different. You know, I think it's just something that you kind of have to get used to. And as you can see, like some of the air moves with the lance, I think is really where it shines. Because in the air, the hitbox with the lance is just really awesome. So I feel that you can do some really interesting things with the lance in the air. Now, as far as the signature move goes, he's got this little like shotgun rocket thing going, which I still have never been able to land. We'll see if I can ever land this thing. All right, trying to go for another reversal there with, oh, almost made it. It's like we're both trying to see who can land the first power lance signature move attack. Oh, and he's able to push me out with the lance. All right. I will say that I think one of the things that is interesting about Orion is kind of like Bodvar, because he's a bit of an older character and he doesn't have kind of like that really unique design the way that the ninjas and pirates and the rest of it do. Like, people aren't as instantly attracted to him, I don't feel. So because of that, I feel that he's often like overlooked when it comes to... Alright, let's blow him up and get him out of the ring here. When it comes to characters in free-for-all situations or even 1v1s, I think that because of it, he can kind of be a unexpected contender. And because of his solid stats, he doesn't really have any direct weakness. You know, it's not like a Tourney or a Thatch where you have to worry about low armor. It's not like you know, any of those other characters where you have to kind of really adapt your playstyle. He's got very good all-around capabilities. And, you know, a lot of it comes down to being able to use the lance really well. And, you know, in certain scenarios, the, oh, trying to get some, like, interesting dancing going on over here with all of the edge guarding. Oh, and see, like, it's come to the point now where we have played this so much that Misfit is starting to anticipate the dive kicks. Alright, able to get some decent damage. Now, the one thing that I will say about the lance, and this is part of the reason why a lot of people don't like it and complain that the moveset is slow, is because it is very punishable. And we were able to land the signature move there. That's fantastic. Makes me feel good. The Power Lance is a very punishable moveset. It's, because of all the recovery frames on the Power Lance, it's pretty easy to make mistakes with it. So that's one of the things that I try to do when I'm playing against Power Lance users, is to not make my own mistakes and to try and bait out some of theirs. You know, there are some very common situations where people like to use the Power Lance, and you know, this forward move here, the tilt in the air attack, for example, has a really long recovery time on it. So it's one of those things to just be aware of while you're playing, and the fact that you can be quadra punished. And see, look at how effective Misfit is at using these neutral air attacks with the Power Lance. That was just lovely, I gotta admit. I was trying not to get hit, I swear to God. I wasn't just half-assing it. We're able to kind of blow each other up, and it looks like I get to take the first match. Alright, GG, my friend. Alright. So, we're going to do best of 3, like I said, which means we're going to be bringing this to another round. It looks like he's going to go Hattori, so I'm going to go Space Orion to retaliate. We'll see if I can actually pull this off. I love King Roland. I will say I'm going to be very excited. Maybe when I do King Roland's match, I'll do it all over again in the British thespian accent. I don't know. We'll see. If you haven't seen the Legend of King Roland video, you should certainly check that out, because it's part of why he's my favorite character and why I think he's awesome. The beard. It's all about the beard, man. But we're not talking about Roland on this video. We're talking about Orion. So, back to Orion. Well, no! Trying to see if there isn't a way to use his signature move more effectively. I can't tell who got hit there, if it was me. So that's one of the things right there I wanted to point out. The down light attack with the spear has pretty fast recovery on it, which is interesting because... Oh man, and he knocks me out. This is gonna end poorly. The downlight on the spear actually seems to have a faster recovery time than most other attacks. So if you are playing with the spear, you can sometimes use that to your advantage. Alright, and we got him just with the tip of the hitbox. I was hoping we could catch him off guard with that. Oh, what else is there to say about Orion? One of the things that is really underestimated is this move right here. If you have people who like to approach at a really close angle, you can use it as a... You can use this down light attack to kind of chain into each other. This move is also really good because it comes out fast and you can occasionally change it into other things. Looks like Misfit's got to go AFK for a second, so I'm just going to talk about the move set because I think that's important. One interesting thing that you can do is you can jump cancel his neutral, so you can loop it twice in the air. So by jump cancel, there's no real cancels in Brawlhalla, but basically what I mean by that is as soon as you have the opportunity, you want to stop your jump by using your neutral attack in the air, your neutral quick. And you can actually make that come out twice because it comes out again just right before Orion or any other lance user for that matter touches the ground. So it's kind of neat because you can chain this together and kind of catch people off guard. And because this move has so many active hit frames, it's something that can be pretty useful. Alright, so we're doing good damage. And we're able to hit him again with the tip of the hitbox. Oh man, I guess this thing's got some really interesting hitbox properties, which is pretty sweet. You know, one of the things that I like the most about signature moves is that they're really good at punishing dodges because of how long they last and because of how far they travel. So if you are playing against an opponent who dodges quite often, what you want to do is try to use signature moves to bait out, or not to bait out, but to punish those dodge attempts. Because signature moves are great at that. Oh, and he's able to knock me out with the uppercut. But it's alright, we've got like a life lead here, which is sweet. Oh, it looks like we're just gonna be tossing weapons for a little bit. I can dig it. Now see, that's one of the things, if you use all of your jumps and dodges, one of the other things that I try to do is spot out when people are turning, when their character turns gray, because that basically means that they have no more air movement available anymore. And for characters like Orion, where you have like a spear game going on, and you need to be able to control the air, it ends up being pretty important because you need to be able to punish things more effective than you would be able to normally. And we'll just see if we can't try to get some free hits in here. This is what is happening? Alright, there we go. Able to get that good damage going on. Oh, almost got him with the signature move. I would try to finish with a signature move again, but oh man. Oh, there's that armor coming in. And able to get a hit. Pretty much because I think he was expecting me to kind of float downward. Oh, and I got hit again. Oh no. Alright, well we're fine. All we gotta do is get one more hit on him and I think we'll be okay. Otherwise I'll be going even more in depth into man, that Hattori move speed. That Hattori move speed. Come on now. Come on now, I just want my weapon. Oh, there we go with the weapon toss at the end. So that was Orion, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this was helpful. I hope my innocent ramblings on his moveset actually might have given you some ideas for how to play him and enjoy this legend when you're rocking your Brawlhalla matches. So for now, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please hit the like button if you did like the videos. It helps out a great deal. Subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I'll see you next time for more Brawlhalla.